Well, they would have Britney Spears you. I mean, look at
They
what
would have
look-
Michael Jackson.
or worse, yeah.
So
Look at what they did. Look at what they did to Britney. When she went in, she was tired, she was exhausted, she was in a bad way. But 10 years of that medication wrecked her brain. You can see it now. You can see there's not much of her left.
Kanye West just shook the internet again, and this time he went straight for the Kardashians' necks. Only moments after they somehow got Britney Spears to appear with them in a video, Kanye blasted them online, claiming they made over $200 million off Britney's conservatorship. People already suspected the Kardashians had shady ties to that whole mess, but Kanye dropped some fresh tea that had everyone gasping. Apparently, the Kardashians were tight with the infamous Hollywood power player Lou Taylor, and together they allegedly helped move millions of Britney's money around. Sneaky style. In return, the Kardashians supposedly got a juicy percentage of the cash. And if you think Britney was the only one caught up in that madness, think again. Rumor has it they almost trapped Kanye himself in a similar conservatorship setup.
Saying is, look, they tried to medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me. And when I asked them, how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly? It took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears you. I mean, look at
They
what
would have Michael Jackson.
or worse.
Wild, right? Now, as most people know, Britney was locked in that conservatorship from 2008 to 2021. More than a decade where she had zero control over her money, her career, or even her own life. When the hashtag Free Britney movement blew up in 2021, fans started digging deep, trying to uncover exactly how it all started so they could help set her free.
My family, to be totally honest with you. I also would like to be able to share my story with the world and what they did to me instead of it being a hush-hush secret to benefit all of them. I want to be able to be heard on what they did to me by making me keep this in for so long is not good for my heart. I've been so angry and I cry every day. It concerns me. I'm told I'm not allowed to expose the people who did this to me. For my sanity, I need you to the judge to approve me, do an interview where I can be heard on what they did to me. And actually, I have the right to use my voice and take up for myself. My attorney says I can't, it's not good. I can't let the public know anything they did to me. And by not saying anything is saying it's okay. I don't know what I said here. It's not okay. Actually, I don't want to interview. I'd much rather just have an open call to you for the press to hear, which I didn't know today we're doing. So thank you.
That's when the name Lou Taylor kept popping up. The same woman behind one of Hollywood's biggest management companies. Reports claim Britney's dad, Jamie Spears, allegedly took a $40,000 loan from Lou, and to pay her back, they came up with a chilling plan. Put Britney under a conservatorship that would not only cover that debt, but also funnel millions their way. Even Britney's mom wrote in her memoir that Lou and Jamie were discussing the conservatorship while Britney was still hospitalized. Can you believe that? But here's where things get even messier. Where exactly do the Kardashians come into play in all of this? According to multiple reports, the Kardashians are deeply tied to Lou Taylor and her company Tristar, way deeper than most people think. Court documents from 2020 to 2021 even show Lou listed as the agent for service of process for several Kardashian-Jenner brands, meaning if any of those companies got sued, Lou was the one who got the legal papers. That's not just a casual link, that's full-on business involvement. We're talking big names here. Kim's KKW Fragrance, Kylie's King Kylie, Kris's Kardashian-Jenner Family Foundation, Kendall's 818 Tequila, and even Travis Scott's Cactus Jack. That's practically the whole empire under Lou's umbrella. Fans of Britney Spears started connecting dots, claiming Lou allegedly funneled Britney's hard-earned money through TriStar and into Kardashian Ventures, a sneaky way to launder the cash while keeping it all under wraps. Rumor has it that same money helped boost Kylie Cosmetics and even funded Kim's all-cash mansion purchase. Right after this came out, one of the lead investigators from the Britney fan community dropped a shocking claim saying, apparently, the Kardashians didn't just allegedly profit $200 million from this, they actually made $600 million. They added, Kim was involved in the conspiracy to take Britney's $600 million. Look into her association with Lou Taylor. They were allegedly working together to embezzle Britney's money. Kim paid cash for a mansion using Britney's money right after it all went down. Even popular journalist Liz Crokin chimed in with a fiery post last year saying, "The Kardashians and Sean Combs are clients of Lou Taylor's." The internet lost it after that one, and the drama just kept getting deeper.
Oh, we're just chilling.
In our geriatric bed.
Yeah. This bed vibrates. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Lou Taylor from TriStar has been called the mastermind behind Britney Spears' controversial conservatorship, the one Britney herself said felt like being trapped. And get this, some fans claim Kylie Jenner's cosmetics company was even used to launder Britney's money through Lou's business network. Sounds wild, right? But it doesn't stop there. Remember how Lou allegedly tried to rope other celebs into that same conservatorship setup? Apparently, Lindsay Lohan was next on the list, but her dad wasn't having it, totally opposite of Jamie Spears, and that plan fell apart before it could even start. Still, fans can't help but notice how the Kardashians, who once pretended to support Britney during the Free Britney movement, have been acting real two-faced lately. They've posted messages of support, yet turned around and invited Lou Taylor to Kris Jenner's birthday party. The same woman who's accused of ruining Britney's life was hanging out at their private event. How does that make sense? People online went crazy after that. One fan wrote, "Kardashians are best friends and business partners with the lady who trapped Britney in her conservatorship. That lady, Lou Taylor, was even at Kris's birthday party. Britney's gonna end up washed ashore if she keeps trusting these people." The internet couldn't believe it, and honestly, it's hard to blame them. But here's where it gets even darker. Lou's name has been linked to Sean Combs' alleged trafficking network too. Kanye West even hinted at this connection months back when he went on a social media rant exposing what he called Hollywood's hidden system. He posted a series of wild tweets saying things like, "The Kardashians are sex workers, and they like all of the black children they strategically produce." Then he added, "Kim Kardashian has my daughter in her video dressing all grown. I would have expected more from Twigs. My soul is black. And watch, don't believe me and just say I'm crazy." In another tweet, Kanye claimed, "The grandmother signed for the sex tape. I'm 100% convinced my kids are trapped in something dark." Fans didn't know what to think, but those posts sure got people talking. And speaking of Kris Jenner, remember that controversy about her California community church? Reports said members, including her daughters and several celebs, were required to pay $1,000 a month to be part of it. Many fans questioned what that money was really for. And let's just say, the conspiracy theories haven't stopped since. So, about that California community church Kris Jenner opened, turns out it wasn't your regular Sunday service. Members reportedly had to pay a membership fee just to be part of it, plus fork over 10% of their income as tithes. At first, folks thought that tithe was just a fancy way for the family to get a tax write-off. But after digging deeper, people are now saying something way darker might have been going on behind the scenes. Rumors have been swirling that Kim Kardashian allegedly teamed up with Lou Taylor at one point to put Kanye West under a conservatorship. Just like Britney, they were supposedly planning to pull it off by getting certain doctors to diagnose Kanye with conditions he didn't even have, so they could justify giving him high doses of lithium, the same drug Britney testified about in court, saying her own family used it to keep her subdued. Imagine that. The same playbook, just a different target. Fans are convinced that if Kanye hadn't started speaking out when he did, he might have ended up trapped under that same system. And that's a scary thought. Now, bringing it back to Britney Spears, her connection with the Kardashians is still super confusing. Even after everything that's come out, she recently appeared in a video with them, smiling like everything's fine. But fans aren't buying it. Many believe the Kardashians are cozying up to Britney just to fix their public image, since the truth about their alleged involvement keeps leaking out. One commenter said, "They're about to put her in a conservatorship so fast she won't even realize what's happening. They're pretending to be her friends just to win her trust. Then boom." Another person added, "Most of the bad things that have happened to Britney are because she isn't careful about who she lets around her." At this point, people online are begging Britney to watch her circle closely, because if these rumors are true, she might be standing right next to the same people who once profited from her pain. Now here's where the story really explodes. Because the internet's convinced this Britney Kardashian Kanye Lou Taylor web goes even deeper than anyone thought. After Kanye's latest rants resurfaced, fans started piecing together wild connections between the Kardashians' massive empire, Lou Taylor's shady management tactics, and even certain Hollywood insiders who've somehow managed to stay quiet through it all. Everyone's asking the same question: what are they all hiding? Whispers online claim that Lou didn't just handle celebrity finances, she allegedly used her network to control who gets power in the industry, from helping certain stars rise to the top to quietly cutting off others who questioned her. People say she's been pulling strings for years while keeping her name clean in public. And who better to help her do that than one of the most influential families in pop culture? The Kardashian-Jenner clan supposedly became her golden partners, always in the headlines, always controlling the narrative, and always making the money look legitimate. Some fans even believe that the Kardashians' sudden push to appear close with Britney isn't random at all. They think it's a strategic move, a way to rewrite history before more proof comes out. People online are pointing out how they've been showing Britney extra love lately, posting old pictures, dropping kind words, and acting like they were always in her corner. But those who've been following this story for years say it's pure damage control, Hollywood PR at its finest. Meanwhile, Kanye's silence has people wondering what he's planning next. He's been through it all: public breakdowns, media bans, and betrayal from people he once trusted. But lately, he's been quiet. Maybe too quiet. Some think he's waiting for the perfect moment to drop more receipts, and if that happens, it could blow this whole situation wide open. At this point, the whole situation's starting to look like a real-life Hollywood chess game, with money, fame, and power being the ultimate prize. Fans are watching every move, convinced that the truth is finally about to spill out. And if it does, it might just change everything we thought we knew about the Kardashians, Lou Taylor, and the dark side of celebrity control. And I'm not even going to get into Britney's choice of partners. That's a whole other story. And let's be real, it never ends well for her. But now, I gotta hear from you. What do you think about these claims that the Kardashians might have been messing with Britney's money behind the scenes? Do you really believe they're getting close to her just to clean up their image? Or is it something even shadier? Drop your thoughts in the comments because this drama is getting crazier by the day. And don't forget, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the next wild updates. Hit that bell and stay locked in with Star Watch, because the next story coming up is even messier than this one. Click right here to check it out.